Alright guys, I got another pickup video for you this week. This one's like 3 weeks late, but it's going to span like 3 weeks worth of pickups. 2 of the weeks, which I didn't even really pick that much stuff up, so um, yeah, just cramming it all into one video. Just kind of busy with like school and work, and Halo 4 did come out too, so that's partially to blame. Anyway, lame excuses aside, I do have some thrift store finds to show you. So in 3 weeks, this is all I found at the thrift stores. Haven't been finding much there recently. I've actually been finding some cool stuff that isn't game related. So, I mean, I'm not going to bother showing it unless anyone has any sort of interest, but for now, I'll just stick to the gaming items. So, for starters, I picked up 2 PlayStation games of Salvation Army, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, and Frogger, both greatest hits. Decent condition. And then from Goodwill, I picked up all this stuff. I picked up a copy of Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. This copy is like mint condition. The disc is absolutely perfect, no scratches. So very odd at Goodwill. Most games I found at Goodwill are just scratched to death. And then a factory sealed PlayStation 2 game. Bakugan Battle Brawlers, really nothing special, but for like $2 or $3, you know, I can't pass up on a sealed game for like $2 or $3. And then picked up an RF switch for 99 cents. It's got the little Nintendo 64 adapter on the back there. And then probably the coolest thing I picked up was, if it would focus, alright, the Supersonic Gold Radica plug and play. I haven't tested it yet. I need to put new batteries in it. But you know, it actually feels pretty good. Like the joypad and the buttons feel nice. The weird thing is I don't see the Sega like logo like anywhere on here, so I don't know. Yeah, I find it kind of weird that they have a Sonic plug and play, but you don't see the Sega logo anywhere on it. But I'm sure they probably got the original Sonic Genesis games on there. I'm not sure how many are on there, but I don't know. It looks like to be a decent plug and play. Oh, and I did get that for $5. On to the next stuff. I did a Craigslist deal here. Got just an okay lot of games, nothing special. This guy basically just, you know, he hit me up for my Craigslist ad, which I'm surprised he still found, given that I haven't renewed it in a while, due to just, you know, some people that were responding to it that just, I don't know, taking up my time with really crappy games. Anyway, yeah, so I got all these games for $40. I was more interested because he said he had like a Genesis and a Dreamcast, and, you know, kind of miscommunication there. He said he had them, and then comes to the deal when I meet up with him, and he doesn't have the systems. I knew he wasn't giving me the N64 for a fact, but he did say he had a Genesis and a Dreamcast, in which I was going to give him $50 for everything. But you know, I had to say, you know, had to knock him down $10 because you know, he said you had the system, so you know, he didn't have a problem with it. And the Genesis games, he just threw those in. I didn't even know I was getting them, but they are all sports titles, so I don't even think I'm going to show them. But anyway, let's get started. So, 18-wheeler, American Pro Trucker, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Frogger 2. I had a really fun time in this game on the PC. I have not played it in a long time, so I'm actually pretty excited to play this one. The original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Sonic Adventure, Revolt, Metropolis Street Racer, NFL Blitz 2000. I really do like this sports game, like one of the best ones, just because it's really arcadey and not, you know, like a traditional football Madden type game. Rippin' Riders, and that was all the Dreamcast games. I'm not even going to bother showing you the Genesis games. They're all sports titles, but they're actually in really nice shape, so I might just use those for loose carts that I have that need cases, so yeah, he just kind of threw those in. For the Nintendo 64 games, I got a Paperboy, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, 1080s Snowboarding, NHL Breakaway 98, and Donkey Kong 64. So by far the best game I got in the lot. Most of those Nintendo 64 games will be going in the collection at the exclusion of Donkey Kong because I already have it. So I'm really looking to go for a complete N64 set, so I'm 5 games closer. Next up, I did a trade with RetroHungry, and if you watched this video, you saw this probably like 2 weeks ago when he posted the video, but I traded him a Sega Saturn that I got at the thrift store. I kept the box though, but I traded the extra Sega Saturn I had, and he gave me a few N64 games, and yeah. So to start it off here, Jet Force Gemini, Doom 64, Toy Story 2, F-Zero X. Definitely excited to play this one because I have not played this one. I played the Super Nintendo one and the GameCube one, which I both liked a lot, so I feel like the F-Zero series does not get enough love from Nintendo. I also got another copy of Donkey Kong 64 from him, and to top it all off, StarCraft box. It's in pretty decent shape. I'd say the worst wear is that big crease on the top, but otherwise a decent box. No manual, but now I have a box for StarCraft 64, which I picked up a couple weeks ago, so I'm pretty happy about that. And what else? Did pick up a game from a friend. He's kind of cleaning out his room, and I saw he had his old N64 stuff out. I know he did still play some of the games, but I saw this game in particular, and you know, I asked him if he still even wanted it, so I gave him $5 for it. I offered him 10. He's like, "No, dude, don't worry about it." So I mean, we're friends, so he didn't care letting this game go for $5. I would have paid him 10 just to be fair, but yeah. So I got Conker's Bad Fur Day in just okay shape. There's definitely some label wear for $5. Now I have a copy I can actually play, so I'm pretty happy about that. Next up, we'll go with Swap Meet pickups. So, one second here. Okay, for starters, this is the guy I first visited in the morning 2 weeks ago. I saw he had some empty boxes, and don't ask me why I picked this up, but I just couldn't let it sit there. An absolutely, like, destroyed Super Game Boy box. I got that, this empty Vigilante 8 box, a Diddy Kong Racing VHS. I got all that for $5, like $1.50 a piece, which I thought was okay. And I actually had to visit this guy's spot like routinely throughout the day, and I kept finding more and more stuff because he kept pulling more stuff out. So I did pick up a copy of Mario Kart 64, which I did already sell since I already have it. But I did find these two NES games added to the collection. I had Adventure Island. I've been really looking out for these games. For whatever reason, I cannot find them. I know some of the later ones are more uncommon, but I figured I would have found the first one by now. And then Wampum. This game is actually, when I looked it up, is actually pretty uncommon, but not worth a whole lot. Like, it's like $5 or $6, and I paid like $4 for it. Yeah, I think I paid $4 each on those two. And I'm pretty sure that's all I picked up from that guy. If there's anything else back there, I'll mention it. But from Oh yeah, I picked up a Game Shark from him. It's the version 2.1. Okay, so that's all I picked up from that guy. From another vendor, the guy who has all the CDs and crap everywhere that you have to dig through, I did find a few things. Found Star Wars Demolition. I do already have this game, so this one will be up for trade. Spyro the Dragon, Gex, and Castlevania Curse of Darkness. So another one of the 3D Castlevania games. I still gotta play it. I don't know how well received these games were, but I do really like the 2D ones, so I'll see how these are. And then I was excited to find this Bomberman 64. Once again, box only. Can't seem to find any N64 games in the box themselves, but this game does have the manual, and it's in decent shape. It was the only box he had, and he didn't have any other cartridge games there, but I think I picked all that up for like $2 a piece. Yes, 2, 4, 6, 8, like $10 for all that. Not bad. That'll complete my copy of Bomberman 64. From another guy, another vendor, I did find this Digimon World 4. It is complete in there, in decent shape. He actually had a couple DS Pokemon games, and I actually handed the lady the money. It was like Pokemon Platinum, and then another one. They were $5 each, so I handed her a 20, and she gave me the change. And then I was like, wait, I didn't even check the Pokemon games, see if they were in there. And luckily I remembered, because neither of the Pokemon games were in there, so the lady gave me my money back, and I only got this for $5. Really unfortunate, I did want those Pokemon games, but this isn't a bad find for $5. And this one, since I'm not really a big PS2 collector, this one's for sale or trade. Now from another guy, I found a couple systems. And I believe this I found 3 weeks ago. I did find a PS2 and a Super Nintendo. Those were both $10 each. The Super Nintendo came with the RF switch, and the PS2 came with AV cable, no power cords for any of them, unfortunately, and no games. They were actually like a new seller, I did notice, because I'd never recognized their stuff before. And they said their son collects all the games, so he took all the games over with him. Who knows what could have been with these systems, but I did pick them up for $10 each. The Super Nintendo is kind of cracked on like all 4 corners, but I don't know. I still thought it was worth it. Yeah, so that one did have the AV cables, but no powered adapter for the Super Nintendo, which does suck. From another guy, he had a bunch of NES games. He wanted $5 a piece. He had some ones I hadn't seen before, but for $5 each, I don't know. I don't like spending $5 each on NES games unless I think they're kind of special. But I did pick up Gyromite, and I noticed it had the Famicom adapter in there, so always worth picking up a copy of Gyromite with the Famicom adapter for $5. Always worth it. So that one's going to be for sale or trade. So also from 3 weeks ago, I did pick up a little bundle. Another mini Super Nintendo in better shape than I picked up the other one, so I'll probably swap that one out and sell off the other one. But it came with 1 controller and 4 games for $30. So I got a Super Mario World, and with a Dennis the Menace sticker on the back. Donkey Kong Country 2 from Brian Francisco. Thanks, Brian. Clay Fighter. This one's actually going in my collection because I have Clay Fighter 2, but not the first one. And two of these games, I think Clay Fighter and Mario All-Stars, the other game I got, they have this really weird fading on it. I mean, I know these games can get sun faded, but like, it's weird because it's just on the back half of the cart, and it's like super yellow. I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird. Like only half the cart was exposed to this like light or something. And then Super Mario All-Stars, once again, with the weird yellowing on the back, and another Dennis the Menace sticker. Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. I mean, I'm glad it's on the back because you can switch those out, but I don't have a security bit yet to take that off. So I don't know. That was a decent lot there for $30. Once again, no power cords, so just my luck. For whatever reason, none of the consoles I buy ever have. They're either missing the AV or the power cord. Always, they can never just be complete. But what are you gonna do? And then one last system I picked up 3 weeks ago was this PS2 Slim here. Once again, AV cable, no power cord, but these ones are like a dime a dozen, so not to worry about that. It's pretty scuffed, but yeah, I checked the disc inside and I got a bonus Madden 07 there, so woohoo. So that was pretty much it from the swap meets. Actually, I have this week's most recent pickups, and it's this little bag right here with 3 items in it. That's all I picked up because I did have to go to a meeting for work, so I didn't get out to the swap meet till 8 a.m. By that time, you know all the good stuff's gone. There's too many people out there looking for games now, so if you're not there early, you're not going to get the good stuff. So it definitely shows it pays to get there early because this is all you pick up when you get there late. I picked up a copy of 007 GoldenEye for $1. Now, this label was fine when I picked it up, but there was a Goodwill sticker on it. So when I got it, I peeled it off as carefully as I could, and I still ruined the label. And I knew it was fine underneath there. I knew it was probably good. So that really sucks on that. You know, I can't use Goo Gone on it because then I'll ruin the label, actual game label. So really sucks. This one's going to be for sale or trade. Only game I found. And then I picked up a set of N64, GameCube, Super Nintendo, just Nintendo AV cables here for $3. And then an Xbox power cord for $3 because I did pick up an Xbox from Salvation Army a while back that did not have the power cord. So that was it last Saturday. That's all I found. I did meet up with RetroHungry, and we didn't end up really finding anything. So yeah, we both got a late start that week, and you know, it really showed how little we found. And then just one little miscellaneous pickup from Book Off was Troddlers. I don't know. It uses the mouse. That's why I picked it up. It was $5. That's kind of their base price on games that are over at Book Off. So yeah, they're really sparse on their card stuff since they started only trading stuff in for like 10 cents. And the rest of the games they had in, I actually had to ask to see this game because they didn't have any of them priced out yet, but I'm guessing that means I got first dibs, but there's really nothing good there, so it kind of sucks that Book Off is going to become kind of sparse for retro games, but I don't know. What are you going to do? So, yeah, that was really it. Oh, I guess if you want to show a modern pickup, I got Halo 4, so yeah, if any of you guys out there play Halo 4, definitely add me so we can play. Anyway, that was all the pickups for 3 weeks. And a little announcement I kind of have. I'm going to be investing in one of those spy cams. So I think the reason I never get footage anymore is just because I just don't want to hassle with pulling out my phone and having to kind of hold it. I just kind of want to, I'm going to get a spy cam. I'm just going to clip it to my shirt or something, and so I can get you guys some more quality footage. I kind of want to boost the content on my channel, make it more worth watching, so kind of want to make it more interesting. I know it's really nothing new. Craigslist Game Finds, RetroHungry, Game Hunter videos, they all do this. But in my personal opinion, those are the most entertaining videos to watch. So I kind of want to up my production value and start getting you guys some better content, taking more footage, in-store footage, swap meet footage. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And I actually did another thing, a thank you. In these last 3 weeks, I did break 100 subscribers, so thanks everyone that subscribed and for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. It's really fun to kind of be a part of this whole community thing. And another shout out to RetroLiberty. Me and CJ did meet up with them at Golden West just to kind of say what's up. It's crazy how through YouTube I've met all these people that are into retro games and are out there hunting, so it's kind of really interesting to meet all these people, and it's been really fun. So yeah, definitely check out their channel. It'll be in the description below. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.